Hi, this is Jason with PreVeteran. Welcome back to our PreVeteran YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about that messaging you're getting from those self-styled veteran advocates out there that says your transition is going to be a struggle. The truth is, it does not have to be a struggle and you have a choice. Before we get started, subscribe to this PreVeteran YouTube channel and also follow us on our LinkedIn company page. Okay, let's get started. To kick things off, I want to talk to you about my frustration. I retired in 2014 and since then have been looking and studying the military transition system out there based on all the data that's available. And I can tell you things have not changed since then, nor has the messaging that's come out of the veteran advocates that's out there. And what they're going to tell you is that your transition is going to be a struggle. It's almost as if they're telling you you have no choice, you're just going to have to suck it up, and it's not going to be pleasant at all. And it should be no surprise. If you look at the 30 years of data, and we talk about this in one of our articles called The Elephant in the Room, that 30 years of data indicates the very poor performance across employment for transitioning military members. Specifically, we talk about very high unemployment rates, and then for those who do get a job, they leave the job very quickly. 50% leave within a year, 65% leave within 2 years, and if you want to look at it from a comparative standpoint, our general public counterparts are leaving every 4 years, so we leave at a much higher rate than our general public counterparts. And based on that data, it's no wonder that individuals do struggle. The real question is, though, if this antiquated model does not work and it leads to individual struggle, why should we still embrace it? That makes no sense. So instead of that individual struggle with an antiquated model, we'd like to provide you with a new model, our PreVeteran model. And from a high level, we always talk about PreVeteran offering a framework, individual tools, and support to help you meet your own unique military transition needs. But let's get more specific into our military transition model, which is a 3-step model. I'll go through those 3 steps right now. Step 1 is when we help you identify and overcome those obstacles that you have in your head that create those unproductive messages as you prepare for your military transition. We do this through our proprietary cognitive neuroscience-based models, which help you really identify those thoughts in your head. And then once you're aware of them, then you can lower them or mitigate them, which allows for new information in step 2 to help you become more aligned with the private sector. That information stems from the big differences between the public and private sectors. And once those obstacles are mitigated, you're able to retain that information in a much better way, and you're able to create more productive cognitive cycles, which helps you think differently, which helps you see the world differently. And then finally, in step 3, we have a very iterative approach with a lot of support where we go through different exercises and activities to have you continue thinking and doing things differently, which makes all the difference in the world. So with that in mind, the choice is yours. Do you want to stick with the TAP model, which leads to individual struggle? Or do you want to have individual success with our new PreVeteran 3-step model? If you elect for the latter, if you want to become an employee in the private sector, we encourage you to go to our PreVeteran website now in the courses page and sign up for our employment prep course. Using that modeling we just referenced, it will teach you everything you need to know about the public and private sector differences and help you become aligned very quickly to find the industry, company, and role that meet you and your requirements post-military. If you're new to PreVeteran and want to kind of learn more what we're all about, recommend you go to the website to the About Us and then also to the pull-down menu of News and Press. And from there you can kind of poke around, see our different articles and what makes us different than all the other programs out there. Okay, we've reached the end of the video. We hope you enjoyed today's content where we talked about not needing to struggle and finding a new model where you can find individual success through PreVeteran. We'll see you next week with our new video.